Hello YouTube, long time no see. Um, Today I wanted to share with you guys a cool idea that I saw first on Reddit. Um, yeah, and I know I haven't posted in a while, but I gave an update maybe a month ago or so that I was going to be taking a break for the tournaments, and um, tournaments are kind of now ending soonish. I still have the quarterfinals to go um, this weekend, but after that. I will be definitely looking forward to the new civs, the DLC, and a lot more content is going to come from me afterwards that. And also I'll be streaming on Twitch some more. So yeah, just to get that out of the way, today's video I'm going to be showing you, like I said, the idea comes from Reddit, but essentially it's just going to be going through tips and tricks that I think you guys could be helpful to you guys, and has been very helpful to me in Aoe4. So this isn't going to be a long video, but I thought it was a cool idea and I want to share it with you guys. Alright, so a lot of these are from Reddit, like I said, because I want to give them credit. But the first one is just shift crooking. And a lot of them are shift crooking, but you guys would be surprised at how many things you can do with shift crooking. So we're going to go on a mining camp here. I've used a few cheats so that I can show you guys a lot of things in the game. Um, okay, so someone on Reddit highlights shift clicking resources when they're done. Oh, they chop that fast. That's supposed to be chopped that fast, or my cheats? Okay, yeah, they're gathering resources extremely quick, right? Anyway, so the case he uses is, let's say you have 20 people on a gold mine, right? And this gold mine is just about to finish. I was going to show you with wood, because I think it is actually easier to show with wood. Let's say this wood lumber tree finishes, right? And I just want to go to the next one. Or it makes a lot more sense with gold. Maybe I can finish this up quicker since I'm using sheets, right? Makes a lot more sense with gold. So you shift click the gold mine. It has like 500 resources after doing something else on the map. You see that this is almost gone. Shift click to the stone. It will actually finish this gold mine, and all your villagers will shift click, build this lumber mining camp, and go to the stone. And with wood, it's the same thing, right? Let's say you can't build a lumber camp here, so you shift click on here. Oh no, sorry, that actually doesn't work. I'll show you when this finishes. Let's say you don't want to delete this tree, right? You have these trees here. Okay, you don't want to delete them, but you want to build a lumber camp afterwards. So you shift click, and then you build the lumber camp. And after this tree is actually finished, the villagers will now build the lumber camp, which is pretty cool. It just shows you how powerful shift clicking is, and like you see here, the villagers did exactly what I said, and this is without me telling them to. Shift click just enabled you to do that. So that I saw on Reddit, and I thought pretty cool. Could save you a lot of time in APM. And then another thing I saw from Reddit, I'm just going to go through the Reddit ones first, and I'll give you my own things I use in game. But I do also use these things, so don't um don't take that as me not using them. Anyway, select want to bind your AFK villagers and your AFK military to mouse keys, and I think binding them to mouse keys is really important because you're going to be using these like hotkeys a lot of the time. Let's build some units here. And this is something I use every single game. Like I'm using my uh, mouse hotkeys for AFK workers and for AFK military or control all military every single game. And that just shows you how important it is to use this stuff. And let's say, I have 41 AFK workers, probably shouldn't. Quick mouse hotkey, put them onto a different resource. And this is just so easy and something you should be doing if you are an intermediate player. Obviously, it can be difficult to run this stuff, but pretty helpful, and I think something that really makes your gameplay a lot better. And the same thing could be said for military. I actually don't have these guys hockeyed at the moment, but sorry, I have these guys hockeyed, but I'm using my select all military. So we'll unhockey them, and I'll just use my select all military. All right. So that I think is really important. What you guys should be doing. Oh, I'm not aged. That's why I can't do that. All right, and then another thing I saw on Reddit, of course, is you can shift click between multiple units. And I'm going to show you with archers and spearmen here. I'm not going to hotkey these. I would normally hotkey them, but just to show you the power of shift clicking, I'm not going to hotkey them. Let's say you have some spearmen and some archers, and you attack your enemy. You just want to A move. I don't want to attack an army here, but you just want to A move, but you only want to control your archers, right? So maybe you shift click your archers and you hotkey them away, and your spearmen would just A move. That's something you can do with, control our army. You don't want your scout here. You only want your archers, so you hotkey your archers like that. And that's something I actually use a lot, and it's pretty useful. You can do that with spearmen as well. I just realized I'm not actually explaining how I'm doing this, but essentially you shift, you click, you have your entire army here, you shift, and then you click the units that you don't want anymore. So I don't want archers, I click that away. I don't want my scout, I click that away, and then your remaining spearmen you can hotkey, right? Or with the example I used before, you select your entire army, you shift click your spearmen away, you shift click your archers away, sorry, your scout away, and then you hotkey your archers. And then it just makes your life a lot easier. This is something I actually use a lot with horsemen or knights. You can see I just used my either villager hockey there. This is something I use a lot with knights, especially raiding. Like, let's say, oh, I want to use my control army hockey because I'm really attached to it, right? So you shift click all your other units away, and then you just got your cav. You can hockey those things, grab your scout with it as well, and then go raid across the map. So that's a really easy way to just hockey your units. Yeah, I found that to be very useful, especially lightning as well. Like I said before with my A move example. Alright, and then the next thing you can do, you can also do this with villages as well, right? Someone else suggested this. You have 8 villages to build farms, right? That's how many villages go around a mill. Alright, so I have 12 here. Let's shift click 4 away, now I have 8. Shift click the farms, then they just nicely build a farm like that. So there's just so many things you can be doing with shift click, and I think it's really awesome and amazing to use. Alright, so that's most of what Reddit went through, I think. If I got all of them correctly, yep. And now I'm going to be doing some of my own tips and tricks that I've been using that I didn't see suggested on Reddit. Alright, so let's go to the next stage here. I think this one, I'm not sure how many people do this, but this is something I do a lot. Let's just delete those. Kind of annoying, right? This is something I do a lot, and I think is pretty valuable. I used to not do this, but I think it's pretty cool. So if you, obviously, some people are gonna know all this stuff, some people aren't, but if you learn just a thing from this video, I think it's pretty cool. Let's say you just hit H3 and you want to start building monks. You can shift click to a relic and then shift click back to the mosque, and it would do everything for you. The monk is just gonna go there. It's just gonna do what shift clicking is just saves you so much time. This is something I do all the time in every game when I want to get relics because it's so valuable, so valuable. And he's doing this and whatever. I don't know. Let's say I get another relic, does the same thing. Then with this guy, you know what I actually do? I go there and then I shift click another one, and then I shift click another one, and then so that's 3 relics, and then I go put them on the sacred site, and this just allows me to do other stuff in the game. right? And then I put him on maybe this one, and this guy is going to this one. So now we're just our relics and our monks are just done, right? Which is so nice. It's maybe you're thinking, oh, this picking up relics and stuff, that's a lot of work. Well, it's really not, and it's nice that you have this kind of stuff in game. All right, so while my monks are running through and getting all these relics, let's go through some other stuff. And something I do, you can see all these hotkey because that's how I normally play the game. Something I do is I hotkey all my buildings together. And I think this is, for me personally, very valuable because I personally don't have that many hotkeys. I have like 7 I use, which is a lot, I guess, but if I had to have a building on every single hotkey, that would be like 9 or 10. And I just don't have that many hotkeys, so I tab between them. And this just is very nice. And with tab, you can actually individually select rally points, right? So I'm tabbed on the barracks, so my archer and my horsemen are not actually going to that same location. So if I repress 4, you can see that. And that's pretty cool. Let's say I do this a lot with stables. We'll rally them all to the same point. Let's say I want to, I don't know, it's a raid game and I want to rally some horsemen into their base. I would press there with my stables and then just spam some stables and then you know remake units and do all the same things I usually do, which is pretty cool. That's a small thing. Probably a lot of people knew that already, but very helpful towards my gameplay. And then the next thing I want to show you guys is a cool way to micro mangonels. Again, something you probably know or don't know. Actually, I think this is a more unknown thing. But this is something I use a lot, especially in like high level games, to get a lot of value from your mangonels. Now I wish I had a more active enemy here than the AI, but we're gonna go towards the AI's base so we can kill a few things. This might be a longer video than I suspected, but hopefully you guys learn a thing or two from this. I think it's pretty useful. Okay, this guy's not doing it because the mosque is full, but he should be going to the sacred site soon. This guy should be going to the sacred site soon. Yeah, pretty cool. Alright, Mangonels, let's go. Just a few more things to show you guys here. Show you. Alright. Let's say an army is attacking you towards these mangonels and you gotta run away, right? Alright, my entire army is running away. Alright, we're running. But I want to kind of like poke them as he's running towards me because I want to get value from these mangonels. You can do like a quick switch and then fire. And normally if you're running away with mangonels, they slowly turn all the way around, and it's very painful. And just like swapping like this gives you a lot of value. But controlling them like this, and it's really a small thing, but it does a lot of damage. And we're gonna see that in a second here. All right. Okay, well the AI dodged it, but you get the point. Like if I'm running away like this, and they gotta turn to fire, they're gonna turn around like that. Yeah, look at how long that takes. An extremely long time. But if I just wanna immediately fire, I turn them that way first, and then I go. And it's a much quicker animation. Alright, I was actually gonna show you guys dodging mangonels too, but unfortunately I need somebody with mangonels to do that. But the best way to dodge mangonels, and I would love to show you guys this in a more in-depth video, but as soon as the mangonels fire, just move away from that point. And that's simple, and again, I would love to show you guys how to do that in a more in-depth video, but another time, I guess. If you guys really enjoy this video, then I can show you guys with that. And oh, I never shift clicked somebody to the sacred site. It's kind of pissing me off. Anyway, Another thing is just Pro Scout microing. It's the same thing as the relics. You can do multiple deer packs at a time, right? Like let's say I have all my scouts here. They pick one up. They all have to have a deer carcass on them, which is kind of annoying. But it follows the same process. Well, they don't all have to, but it's best if they do, right? So you can drop them off at this rumble camp, shift quick the entire thing, and then shift quick again on the deer, on the next deer. They will actually just do it for you. They're gonna pick all these deer up. Don't even have to look at them. And I don't know why I'm not doing that. And just very, very, nice. If you're going pro scouts, that is. Another cool thing. And finally, the last thing I wanted to show you guys was, so this is something that Don already actually shared probably over a year ago, I think, but something that I use again almost every game, and if you don't know, I think is very helpful to you. So let's say you have a bunch of villagers in the TC, and somebody's ramming you from this end, and you want to attack those rams with your villagers. The best way to do that is first, you click on this tree, and then you press G. Then you press D, and they will actually exit the way you clicked the tree on. So let's say the ram's on this side now. You press on the way you want to go. It has to be on a resource. Press G, and then press D. So I wanted the ram's right here. I gotta click on this resource. Press G, and then press D, and my guys will exit this way. And that only works if you press on the resource. If you just I don't know. So you have a bunch of villagers, you just press here, and then you press G, which is the find Garrison hotkey, so it will go to a TC. It's not going to go this way, because there's no resource here. It would have to be on this tree, right? It exited where it entered. But if I click on the tree first, and then press G, and then press D, it's going to go to that tree. And that's just really nice for micromanaging your villagers, especially when you're getting attacked, or if you're trying to kill a ram. So anyway, guys, I thought hopefully it was a very nice Reddit concept, and I thought hopefully maybe you guys could learn a thing or two from this video. Again, I hope to be sharing some more YouTube videos with you in the upcoming months. Take care, guys, and enjoy.